Hello everyone, this is Alchemical Transmissions. My name is Nicholas. Thank you for being here today. So I wanted to talk about the recent energies that I've noticed going on in the Twin Flame Collective. There are a ton of new frequencies that we are adjusting to from higher dimensions that are currently coming in to assist the planetary ascension and our human spiritual ascension as well. These energies are the 12th dimensional Christos consciousness energies. They're being broadcasted to us from our sun currently, and the sun's actually very interesting right now. I personally have noticed a change in color of the sun. It seems more of like a whiter, more platinum shade instead of a more yellow tint. I've also sort of noticed like a rainbow-ish aura that emanates from it every now and then. Anyway, these energies are coming in currently to assist the inner alchemical spiritual union that is the essential process towards our ascension. Now, this is the whole point of the twin soul dynamic of the masculine and feminine gender principles. And something that I've noticed coming up in the collective was an increasing detachment from one counterpart to another, and I think this is causing a lot of people to question this journey again. But I believe this was done intentionally because this is such an essential time of personal spiritual development, and when our energies are so focused on our counterparts, our personal spiritual development becomes more difficult. And you have to remember, when you're developing yourself, in turn your twin is also developing. It has to happen. So I've noticed that there has been this sort of detachment. Just recently, I think that detachment has sort of been coming towards an end. As these new energies are coming in, we're becoming realigned with our twins as well. You have to understand, the more that this 12-dimensional self, which is really your higher self, your God self, your higher energetic DNA strands, is your 12th dimensional consciousness, which is your original blueprint for ascension. As this comes in, and as these energies become stronger, the energetic gender unification between you and your twin soul also intensifies. So at this time, there's going to be a lot less of an emphasis on the 3D material world, but there will be a much stronger emphasis on your energetic connection. And if you haven't felt it already, it's going to be very intense. And this is part of the process of spiritual melding and becoming one again, because our original blueprint, our 12th dimensional selves, are the unification of the masculine and feminine gender. So essentially, even though you're in these physical bodies, as we anchor in these 12th dimensional Christ consciousness energies, your spiritual bodies are merging and becoming one. So you essentially actually are becoming one with your twin. Again, this isn't physical, this is the energetic principle of it. So at this time, there isn't a focus on the 3D merging as much. This is all about the ascension process. And I just made a video about anchoring in the 12th dimensional self, which will help with integrating these energies. And at this time, you're really going to feel a strong intensity with your twin. And there's going to be a lot of purging of any egoic mindsets, any egoic habits that are getting in the way of this spiritual union. This is especially going to include things like addictive behaviors, which are in direct contrast with your 12th dimensional self. Addictions can be an energetic buildup of trauma that creates dead energy and blockages in the second chakras that create a large enough disconnect from your higher self and source that the only way you can find to soothe that disconnect and that void is with addictive patterns. So a lot of those are coming to the surface for both the masculine and the feminine at this time. And as they do, the awareness and the connection between the two polarities grows as well. So during this time, I'd bring a focus to the energy of the sun and its connection to your heart space, and bringing in as much as that warmth and light and all those new frequencies to help integrate your Christ consciousness manifesting in this reality. And during this time, it's going to be a very intense strengthening of the connection between the twin souls. So thank you guys for tuning in for this little energetic update. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.